3. Oh wait, you good?
It's on. Game is on. Okay,
All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, what do you want?
5 minutes and 1 second. Yes.
Cool.
Okay, so we have Captain's Mode so far. We have Clockwork, Darkseer, and Centaur Warrunner for the Dire, and Elder Titan, Visage, and Gyrocopter on Radiant. So yeah, solid picks all round really, although Centaur Warrunner perhaps a little unconventional.
No, not seeing him be in the meta terribly often.
10
I
seconds
don't
to
think I
go.
haven't seen it, but from pub experience, I really hate his ult.
5
You can
seconds.
just run through opponents with Stampede as a Clockwork, and you get the cogs up battery assault, and it's really hard to get away from unless you've got someone there helping you out.
Although the Elder Titan,
Radiant's pick.
well, getting more and more unconventional.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that with the cogs though, Elder Titan and Gyrocopter are going to make it a bit tough for him with the Astral Spirit and the Gyro ult in there.
Yeah, and Visage will be able to stomp her familiars down eventually. So,
Yeah, that's true.
there are lots of problems for Clockwork in that particular tactic, but
10
Medusa,
seconds to go.
an interesting pick so far, and it's really difficult to
5
see
seconds.
how the Dire side is going to lane.
Yeah,
They've got
absolutely.
what appears to be
Reserve
two off-laners, a hard carry, and someone who's never played in any game ever. So
Yeah, I have no idea where the Clockwork is going to go. Are they looking for a mid hero with their last pick?
I think it might be a support hero. They're really lacking in good support so far.
True.
I think Centaur Warrunner, I might have seen him once, and he was played as support. You can chuck Clockwork mid. He uses his cogs to drain the mana.
Yep.
Darkseer, classic offlaner.
Absolutely.
But really unusual picks. And,
so on the Radiant team, they've got the Bounty Hunter, likely the offlaner, Elder Titan, probably mid, would you say?
Yep. Elder Titan is one of those
10
really
seconds to
versatile
go.
heroes in a similar mold to, say, a Weaver or even a Lifestealer.
5 seconds.
You can go support, mid, offlane. There are lots of ways to play.
Absolutely. I think that the Radiant
Reserve
team are
time.
just looking for a stun that they don't really have at the moment.
Yeah, Rubik's still in the pool. Very
Yeah.
popular support at the moment. They've got Visage, Nyx Assassin, also very popular. There's the Rubik ban.
Radiant's ban.
So yeah, probably looking for maybe a tri-laning support hero.
I think Nyx Assassin would be very very nice to combo with the Visage Gyrocopter. That'd be a really potent tri-lane.
Absolutely, yeah.
10 seconds to go.
All having good level 1 potential. Stun, Soul Assumption, and Rocket Barrage.
5 seconds.
And it's going to be difficult for the teams to ban against each other because they're probably both looking for similar things.
Yeah.
Looking for that support who can
support with the stun. I think it would be great for both teams.
And now Keeper of the Light banned out. Maybe they're afraid of Mystic Snake spam, a la Cancer Lancer, but I'm interesting. Not sure about this. Maybe a Crystal Maiden would be nice for the Radiant. That would give them 3 600 range heroes. No,
10 seconds to go.
They would have quite a lot of area effect spells there.
Yeah, a lot of killing potential. Crystal Maiden works well with Elder Titan, and
Reserve
this,
time.
could be used in combination with the Bounty Hunter. But I really think
generally a great laning hero, and the Pugna
there.
Well, maybe good against the Elder Titan spells with the Nether Ward, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know that that's enough to pick a Pugna.
Oh, color me unconvinced.
Yeah, for sure. And the Earthshaker a good pick.
Earthshaker, that's a little more standard.
Yeah, good standard quality support with an excellent stun. And good team fight as well.
Maybe there's a really obvious thing I'm missing, but I can't find any rhyme or reason in this Dire setup. They might just be picking their strongest heroes, which is, it's as far as strategies go, it's not that bad and it's really simple. But not a whole lot of conventional picks there after Darkseer.
For sure. I'm not sure. I mean, the Pugna's good at pushing towers, I guess. That's
And Darkseer can push lanes.
Yeah.
And
Centaur Warrunner can make people run fast to get out of there. Or
that's
something. Is that a thing? Is that a real thing? Debatable.
Really kinky drafting.
Yeah, very interesting. Well, it'll be interesting to see how the Dire team plays this out.
Yeah. Shall we run through the teams?
Okay, I'll start perhaps. We have, oh, great name, Warlord Obama on the Centaur Warrunner. Rice is on the Medusa there, and Tigrat on the Pugna taking top lane, tri lane. We have Growlgoat, no idea what Growl means, but there you go, on the Clockwork going mid, and Gren taking the off lane as Darkseer.
I like that the Medusa is called Rices, because if you don't rice farm it up for about 75 minutes as Medusa, you're not even close.
Yeah, hope you like rice farming.
Wolver Radiant, Revy on the Visage, Wax on the Bounty Hunter, Ampersand on the Earthshaker.
30 seconds to showtime.
On Gyrocopter, and Bear Arms on Elder Titan.
What kind of a sound effect do you think that the Gyrocopter was going for with that name? What's that sound of? A malfunctioning Gyrocopter?
It could be the sort of like propeller snapping off.
Yeah, propeller just absolutely choking.
Do you think there's going to be a conflict between Bear Arms and Obama with some Second Amendment issues? You know, the right to bear arms being taken away by... Is there a beef here?
I'm sure there will be some serious tension there.
Yeah, some serious beef. Game is paused. Game is hard. Looks like we do have a defensive tri-lane coming out from the Dire. Support Centaur, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I wouldn't say he's very good in lane, but... especially not with Pugna having no stuns. I mean, I don't think they're going to be able to get the Bounty Hunter very well. So...
Were they expecting an offensive tri-lane? But Medusa's picked up all sorts of regen, and she wasn't pulled this by support. She's picked up on her own 2 sets of tankers and a salve.
That is a lot of regen.
It sure is. Bounty Hunter coming through. He's dropped a ward on the pool camp for the Dire. They're going to be so unhappy about that because, I mean, for all sorts of reasons.
Oh, and Pugna dewarding this.
Is he going to find it?
Yep, he's got that.
Oh, nicely done
So that
from
was a good find.
Chagrat.
If he had placed the pull block ward in those trees, though, it would possibly have made it a bit harder for him. But yeah, definitely a good D-ward, and the Bounty Hunter is not amused.
No, he's running straight past the ward now.
He does have another ward in his inventory, so maybe he'll give it another go. If he places it like up the top away from that sentry ward, he can likely still block the camp without getting it dewarded, because I think he did see where that sentry went. So
yeah, if he saw where that sentry went, that might be a nice play, but of course that would leave him without any ward vision for the first 6 minutes, which, you know.
Warlord Obama looking for a stomp. And there it is, gets off the Bounty Hunter. He's going to take serious damage from that Pugna Nether Blast. But he'll be just fine with the salve. Meanwhile at mid, that Astral Spirit dealing the damage to that Clockwork. And yeah, locking the Elder Titan in the cogs, I don't think that is the best move before he's used Astral Spirit. It's really going to get you, especially when he gets Echo Stomp up.
Yeah. Just by the by, how far through the game are you? What's your game clock at?
149.
Okay, allow me to catch up.
Okie dokie.
Where are you at now?
54.
Okay.
But yeah, the Darkseer are abandoning bottom lane and going to the jungle.
And that's a reasonable move. I mean, Earthshaker, if he Fissure blocks the entire lane with a really nice Fissure, he doesn't even have to stun you. You could die even with Surge, so that's a pretty
fair enough. And like, they do have a tri-lane there, so they're sapping each other's experience as well, so...
Yeah. And, looks like some inefficient jungling, not using the pull-through, which Alliance is such fans of. It will be nerfed in the next patch. You're going to be pulling...
it will be made more important, I think.
The pull camp will be nerfed, but the pull-through camp is all of a sudden
absolutely
your
critical.
Lord and Savior. Meanwhile, Obama just chasing down this Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter's going to get away.
Giving the Bounty Hunter about as hard a time as a Centaur Warrunner can, which isn't all that time, I would have to say, but, you know...
Earthshaker ganking Growlgoat's going to be in trouble here.
Well,
Bizarre just come
absolutely,
around
that
too.
should be the end of him.
There's the Spirit.
Oh,
a
yeah,
horrible Bishop block. That manages to get the kill anyway. Earthshaker gonna Leo die.
Dire's mid tower's having technical
Earthshaker
difficulties.
picks off
Earthshaker.
Yeah. Possibly could have had a really heads-up play. He only died by a couple hit points. Could have popped us out there, but that's asking a fair amount from the Earthshaker.
I didn't even realize he was so low, but there you go.
Okay.
Where did he take all his damage from? Is that the tower just shooting into him?
Yeah, he didn't. There's no assist on the Clockwork or anything. He just took tower damage.
Yeah.
And it looks like they have stacked, and now they're pulling from this large camp on top. Warlord Obama getting a big deny.
Huge plays on that deny.
What a deny. That's the game
The
change.
Clockwork locking himself into the cogs, making him a really easy target for the Astral Spirit there.
Bare arm.
You're gonna have to be careful with that.
Yeah. It's a hell of a lot of mana drain. If you can time it nicely and zap off all the health and mana from the Elder Titan, that's a really big deal. But right now he's maxing cogs, which
Yeah.
I mean, you really have to get it right every time to make that even close to a viable strategy, I would think.
Boom! There it goes.
Elder Titan with pretty much total rune control here, and he's got the Invis rune coming back mid. Maybe he's going to try and do something with that. He does have a bit of mana up.
Clockwork is a naturally tanky hero, though. That is going to be a team kill. And
True, especially not with the Echo Stomp.
No, he doesn't have that level. Which is my favorite build, by the way. I think anything but using the bullshit that you get from Natural Order Astral would be a mistake. But yeah, the Growlgoat, he does manage to sap
Radiant's
some
mid
mana.
tower's
There
getting
are
banged up.
running around that. Oh, look how hard
Doing
he's
so much smackdown with that
God.
auto attack.
Too
That's
strong.
crazy.
now. Growlgoat trying to get that 80 damage roll.
Oh, that damage is just off the charts.
And he's not even hitting every cog, so this is a really horrible lane for Growlgoat.
Yeah, for sure. He does have quite a bit of armor, so that natural order is really going to not be great. Not be great for the Clockwork.
Yeah. Just such a strong spell.
It's already made at level 6. We have a look at the last hits and denies. The Gyrocopter way out in front with his uncontested farm bottom, as you might expect. But the Medusa doing okay.
Dire's bottom tower's
25
getting the
last hit.
business.
She's pretty much uncontested. I think
Yeah.
we can.
I think yeah, it should be a bit higher, but
The Dire
Not-
best
not
do
calamitous
something about that
at this
bottom
point.
tower.
No. Things have been worse. Bounty Hunter. Oh, that's nice. That's just such a dick move. He's contesting the pull on the big camp really well. I'm really impressed with this Bounty Hunter. He's managed to sap out a whole lot of levels in a really difficult lane. They warded it for him. It's really tricky.
Guess what's
Meanwhile,
happening
there's
to
an engagement
Dire's
mid,
bottom
Clockwork,
tower?
he's turning off battery, assault, soul assumption, drop down. He's on 200 health, but he'll be fine. Darkseer now running through. He's got the level 3 Ion Shell doing all sorts of damage. That gives you more soul assumption charges. No harm, no foul, first team for trading.
yep, essentially that Iron Shield doing a lot of damage in the OE game, especially.
And,
And yeah, maybe the Clockwork abandoning mid lane
Guess
for
what's
the
happening to
Darkseer.
Dire's bottom
He
tower?
was struggling a bit against that Elder Titan, so
yeah. You could
maybe coming
would
back.
look
Yeah.
to get over towards the bottom lane. I mean, he's so underleveled now, I think he'd just be roasted by this Gyrocopter. But
And he's gone back mid, and the Darkseer back into the jungle. So that's all good.
just keeping it safe from all as well. Oh, their arms running into the cogs, losing a whole lot of mana. That's a shame.
Absolutely.
The Dire best
Bounty
do
Hunter,
something about that
really
bottom
hoping
tower.
that the patch comes in the middle of this game so he can get all the neutral experience, even though he didn't get a lot.
Yeah,
What?
absolutely.
Dire's
is
bottom
that?
tower's getting
Why
the
is that
business.
so? I don't understand.
What, you think it should stay how it is?
Yep. Oh,
Well,
meanwhile they're
huge
engaging.
damage being laid
Oh
down
my
by
lord!
Bounty Hunter, but he manages to escape just. That's yeah.
This is Obama's America, people. Yeah, Pugna unable to get all the damage he needed off. Decrepify Neverblast doing lots, but just not able to get done.
And the
It is
double
a-
edge really doing some damage there as well.
Oh, meanwhile, in the mid lane, Growlgoat, he's gonna die. And he's being out-leveled.
It's that one, but I imagine it was just an astral spirit and a bit of a smack.
They were cogs.
Is that what happened?
They were cogs.
They were cogs, but
Yeah, I
Growlgoat
know.
trapped himself in them. Yeah.
Yeah, he done it. It's not even close. It's still on 330 health as the Elder Titan. It wasn't.
Yeah, it really is hard for the Clockwork against this Elder Titan mid. Elder Titan just an excellent mid hero all round.
It's an excellent everywhere hero.
Yeah, just generally.
Lux nerf, Volvo disband. It's way too good. I hear a surge coming up on Darkseer. He's just
Surging around the jungle.
surging it
Got a
around.
big stack on this large camp. The large pool camp.
How does failure taste?
Alright. And we see for the Bounty Hunter, he's soaked up so many
It's
levels.
Medusa. What do you think about the spell leveling there? Only mana shield and stats.
Hmm. He's in an uncontested lane and he's leveling mana shields. He doesn't want this game to go any less than
Well,
5
that
minutes.
damage!
Oh my lord!
Bounty Hunter!
No! Astral
My
Spirit! Over the
That's...
The Dire best do
Insane.
something about that.
Their
bottom
arm
tower.
even had the presence of mind to slap a creep for a last hit before he got blasted on Pugna. He just melted Clockwork.
Clockwork sacrifices himself for the cause. There it is.
What cause? I'm not entirely sure.
For the cause of the
No!
Radiant team.
And that's another
And-
track kill. You can't be giving those away. That's a massive
That
goal.
track gold is huge. Look at that gold graph. Just from that.
Jump.
Boom.
Jump. Jump. That's...
The Bounty Hunter going again on the Medusa. He's pretty keen. She's got the track on her. You're gonna have to be careful here. The Radiant has the Earthshaker and the Visage fighting in the trees. And I don't think that the Dire knows about this. They should be suspicious, but it doesn't look like they're being overly careful. Looks like the Bounty Hunter just trying to bait the Troll Warlord. Oh, and Warlord Obama
Dire's mid
falls
tower
for it.
last
He's in there. Very strong attack though, but he's going to go down with the Visage nuke.
takes all
And
sorts of
the Earthshaker
damage.
is the
Earthshaker.
trade.
But remember, even trades with a bounty hunter aren't even trades.
Yeah, absolutely.
Track gold is a massive, massive amount, especially in these early levels, allowing you to snowball so well. I'm a massive fan of how this bounty hunter's leveled. He's got so
Yeah,
much,
the Bounty Hunter is doing an absolutely great job.
and I think that might
Gyrocopter
also be
copying a bit of grass down bottom. He's getting low.
getting really low.
Darkseer going
Surge
for it
across.
and managing to get it. Very impressive by the Darkseer, but he's going to fall from the Elder
Oh
Titan,
my
taking him even
God!
further ahead. This Elder Titan is getting some kills.
Oh, he
Already
had a
on
double
3 for
damage.
0 with 3 assists. That's huge.
Yeah, double damage rune just exacerbating an already bullshit hero, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it was a double damage Elder Titan. It just looked like normal Elder Titan. But Bounty Hunter, I think
Guess
he's
what's
been able to get
happening
so much
down
in this
bottom
lane,
tower?
primarily because
Radiant's
of
toughened
the
up their
Centaur War Runner
structures.
Pugna combination. It's not doing the damage it needs to.
Yeah, it just isn't ideal.
Dire's
I mean-
bottom tower got blown to bits.
Yeah, I think if they had another disable or stun, it would be better, and one more reliable than Centaur's.
Yeah. I mean, with the decrepifying movement slow, you get
Yeah,
Radiant's mid
it's not
tower
bad,
use a hand.
the Growlgoat wrapping around though. He's waiting in the wings. His body is ready.
Clockwork here, but I don't think, especially with the TP coming in, is that the Elder Titan? It is. I think they're really going to struggle here, and the Clockwork wisely getting out.
But now, Warlord Obama also stands big,
There's
call
the
down.
gyro. Oh, the Clockwork is in. Manages to pick off the gyro, but Elder Titan taking out
Meanwhile,
loads of the points.
This bullshit is stronger
And
than
that should be the end of Medusa as well. Well,
6 in a row.
that is.
3 down.
This is looking extremely bad for the Dire team.
Yeah, I mean, Elder Titan can't carry.
Radiant's
Growlgoat,
bottom
stop
tower's
trying
seen better
this!
days.
Once more, he tries to take the Elder Titan down one-on-one.
We're in the cogs with the Astral Spirit. Just,
Can't be done. Natural
That
order
Radiant's
is
bottom
stronger
tower.
than you are.
yeah.
It's too much, and
Party with the Astral Spirit is never a good plan.
no.
Don't lock yourself in a confined space with the Astral Spirit and the Elder Titan. It's not going to go well for you. But the Elder Titan is quite low here, but healing up with the urn, I think that he could almost turn on the Clockwork, and he does, doing huge damage with those orb attacks. Clockwork, it's going to be fine.
He loves the taste of those cogs though. He goes in for a second bite.
Every time. Can't help himself.
Oh, but I don't know what this Clockwork is thinking of. I mean, it's like locking yourself in at a garage with a car. You're not going to win that fight. You're going to lose, and it's going to be really
But now the Clockwork going bottom with he picked up a lucky regen rune. They're looking for the Gyrocopter. They're going an interesting way.
They can pick him off. Easy.
There's the meanwhile at top, Central Warlord.
Oh,
extremely low.
Yep, bottom, cooldown big drop.
Yeah, that's the end of the Gyrocopter. But
You come back.
yeah, at top, the Medusa going extremely deep after that Visage. Should be the end of her, but that ult is strong. All the stuns of those familiars finished off by the Astral Spirit. With the kill secure after those good familiar stuns. They really secured that as well. So yeah, I don't think the wisest decision by the Medusa to go that deep. I didn't see the entire thing. Maybe she didn't really have much choice, but
maybe.
I mean, she did get the kill on the Visage, so that's something. But when you're trying to carry as hard as the Medusa needs to carry for the Dire team, losing that gold from dying there is not ideal in the slightest.
Dire's top tower
is really
Clockwork going in again on the Elder Titan.
And this time they're
Netherboard is doing the damage.
Will they kill him? Surely not. That's impossible.
Surely.
It looks like he's going to come back and slap down the partner.
Too strong to take on half their team here. Oh, that sleep. Excellent timing on that. And he's out.
He really ran into it, and meanwhile the birds come in and pick him up. They're chasing.
This is unbelievable. An excellent Earthshake block.
Oh, that's a lovely visual block. Meanwhile,
the Clockwork, as usual, being a little too keen, but getting out with the cogs. Elder Titan now turning around after that. He's so tempted to go in there. Oh, and an excellent Earthshake block again. There goes the Clockwork.
Yeah.
Medusa's trapped there. Elder Titan could go on her, I think, but his spells are all on cooldown.
Those Visage familiars have no damage and no stall.
And the Centaur Warrunner ult should save them. Medusa going an interesting way.
Yep. Huck in so much trouble, he's on 18 health.
That should be the end of her.
He's been tracked, and
I don't know
he hasn't got enough for Shuriken toss, no stick charges. Those birds, they're gonna do it!
Meanwhile, the Elder Titan and the Medusa getting juked around the tower! Oh no! Oh dear.
Dire's mid tower's having
Finally the Clockwork managed to get up the top. He's gonna shake the well. It's almost certainly gonna get taken down by the bounty hunter.
Dire's mid tower will last much longer.
He wants to get in there, but he's coming. And he gets the trackle.
Darkseer. You know about this? Oh, the wall! Big wall manages to get the Visage.
I think the Visage helped him out there.
Yeah, I think so. He was a bit confused about what to do. Too many variables. Couldn't handle it.
Alright, now you can't kill them. I've been in this position. You can't kill them.
Please, Warlord Obama, give up. You're gonna get killed by the bounty hunter.
And no.
Not quite. Darkseer going in. Oh, well. Good vacuum on the end of Darkseer.
It doesn't break invis, of course. So not, nice style points, I guess.
Yeah, style points, sure.
But I think
style points.
We should be concerned about the golden XP graph. They're not.
I'm sure that we should. I haven't seen them, but yeah. Definitely the Radiant doing an excellent job. And Medusa, on the other hand, not getting the farm she needs.
Radiant's
just an instant destruction on that Warlord Obama over there. Spirit doing so much damage.
Radiant's tower could use a hand.
Was that Vlad's on the bounty hunter that I just saw picked up?
It is. That's.
It's interesting. I mean, I think that Vlad's is an underrated item to have on your team, but I'm not sure that the bounty hunter should be picking it up. Like,
Radiant's gone.
I don't know, I think it might be alright on the Elder Titan even.
Yeah, I really like it on Elder Titan. I think anything that exacerbates your armor difference,
Dire's top tower.
particularly taking Bez away with an AC, a medallion, that sort of.
Radiant
But
disowned
even
their
if
mid-tower.
you're simply increasing your own, I think that can really change the way people perceive fights, and you can get the enemy to take some really bad fights, even
Yeah,
with
for sure.
high level games. Visage comes
Glad they're
down,
backing with the assault
Build-
frenzy.
Millions plus Elder Titan starts to run away.
Oh,
what a
Bounty Hunter getting
vacuum!
knocked down by the Pugna. Earthshaker just got eviscerated there. But now the Darkseer are extremely low.
Dire's top
Control,
tower.
the Central
You know
Warrunner
the drill.
likewise.
Oh,
Elder Titan still got good health. They might go to chase this.
they do have Familiar Stomp online. It's an option.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
you get the
land a good
100 gold.
Familiar Stun. Familiar Stun. Familiar Stun, please.
No stun forthcoming. And now,
And yeah, that is a
Dire's
bit of a critical
mid-tower
miss on the
could use a
Familiar
little
Stun. And
Yeah.
getting sucked back in by the Clockwork. By the Darkseer, sorry. And Elder Titan manages to TP out.
Dire's
Pugna back
mid-tower
up,
won't
looking
last
for the
much longer.
Visage. Probably not going to be able to do too much.
no,
It's done
Visage.
there, so, and the Bounty Hunter coming back in. The Pugna might be putting himself in a
Dire's
bad
mid-tower
position
could
here.
use a little
And
help.
in,
He's
in
got
fact,
the tunnel
Dante
vision.
Grave Shield.
He's got the
Here
tunnel
comes
vision.
the Bounty
got
Hunter,
it.
and that
I'm
should
back.
be the end. Yeah, there it is. Pugna going too deep on that. When the rest of the team was up, he should have been out, but pays the price. Pays the price plus track gold. So
Oh, no.
there's another one for the Bounty Hunter.
Don't look at the kill deficit chart. Look at that.
Oh, off the hook, 11 for 1 with 6 assists. That's crazy.
And how's he doing on network? Yes, he's doing very well on network.
Absolutely, and the Gyrocopter with some good last hits. He's just kind of been AFK farming for quite a while, so
If your team can 4v5 and you get to
yeah,
farm,
absolutely. With the Elder Titan doing so good in the mid game here, with good support from the Visage and the Earthshaker, it's going
could be better support. Visage, little micro area.
Yeah, a little bit of a micro error there, but overall,
Yeah, he's doing nicely.
and
And,
now he does
that
land some
tower's
familiar
good.
stuns. Doesn't queue them up quite correctly. Lands both of them almost exactly at the same time. And now the Clockwork going on the Earthshaker.
He's gonna get
Just
that.
managed to get a stun off before dying. It looks like he kind of cancelled his stun there, but
Oh, it gets cancelled by the battery assault.
oh, okay.
Yeah, the cast animation is longer than the tick time on the battery assault.
Guess what's happening?
And the Pugna
Dire's
again,
bottom
way out of
tower
position.
Going from broke.
Instantly destroyed by the Bounty Hunter. He really needs to be sticking with his team. He does not have enough health to be out there
Oh,
like
check
that.
his net worth. It's all sorts of problematic.
Yeah, not ideal.
If we were talking about it's an interesting draft early on, and I think the Earthshaker has had nice impact. The Visage, very high impact.
Yep, for sure.
Elder Titan, tremendous impact. On the other
Oh,
side,
tremendous.
no.
just no.
I mean,
Has anyone on the other side had a high impact?
I think Clockwork.
Clockwork is probably, I was about to say, yeah, Clockwork has had the most impact.
But
Medusa, of course, doing nothing
most
early
of it's
game.
been negative, to be honest.
Yeah, the Clockwork at least has to assume part of the responsibility for beating up the Elder Titan from mid. It possibly
think
doesn't way, but now, going again.
Medusa.
Oh dear.
That's 4 in a row.
Oh, it's good turnaround.
So far, Clockwork is in, but a little too late, I think, with the rest of the team almost entirely destroyed.
Big Echo Slam on a single target from the Earthshaker. He was unhappy and he wanted everyone to know about it.
Visage getting low. Can the Familiars take down the Clockwork? It looks like the Elder Titan will be able
Elder
to make that.
Titan cleanup crew, don't worry about
Oh,
it.
Elder Titan actually falls down in that wall there.
Stand in the wall.
Down in the wall, and with the
No breaking
Nether
through the
ward from
Dire's
the
structures for
Pugna.
now. Guess what's
Doing
happening
the
to Dire's
damage.
bottom tower?
But meanwhile, Gyro really just getting farmed up and pushing bottom lane here. That tower's almost gone. Is it deny range? Yeah, it should be deniable by the Medusa. I hope it should be. And no, the Gyro
Dire
comes
just
back in
couldn't
to take
save
it out.
that
So
bottom
good
tower.
play by him. Not much that the Medusa can do at all.
Dire's
Still no
top
level
tower's
Mystic
getting
Snake,
beat down.
which I think is reasonable. If you're not going to get it really early when
Yeah.
it's most
Yeah,
effective,
fair
I don't
enough.
think you need to get it after that.
Yep.
No,
lucky
she's
in the next patch that they're actually fixing that it doesn't affect people who are under your ultimate. But now the Bounty Hunter going on the Medusa. Medusa just stands there and takes it.
What is she doing?
Just standing there and taking it, and that is the end of that. Oh dear. Oh dear, she accepted her fate and tried to get some more last hits so she could lose that gold as well.
Oh, she did manage to buy up her Yasha before it...
oh, okay, maybe that was it.
Maybe.
A huge benefit of the doubt? Maybe? I don't know.
But I'm gonna say that maybe in real life the girlfriend was like, come over here for a little second, and you know, brother had to get some, and so he went and had a good time, and he'll come back, he'll respawn in time. That's what I'm gonna pretend happened to him.
Totally.
What a life. Just standing around playing
a
video games.
Flare
Ready.
by the clockwork there, checking Roche at exactly the time that Elder Titan and Bounty Hunter put their head in. And they're out, they've been scared off, but instead the Warlord Obama gonna go down surely.
Oh,
Narrow miss on the Astral Spirit Stomp. And he does manage to escape, but only through the use of his ult, so...
Oh, and now Growl, he's in trouble. Nice 4-star away from danger.
But now hooking straight back in on that barrage. And that mid-dial should go in. Yeah.
Oh my word.
Seeker just eaten up by the earth there, which opened up the Belgium. And Medusa, that should be the end of her as well, is completely surrounded by
Dire's
the
mid tower
highest
having
damage dealing
technical
heroes from the other
difficulties.
team.
Horrible for Dire. I don't
A
see
destruction,
it.
and I think
Dire's
it's
mid tower won't last much longer.
very much to do with their hero choice. I don't think that they really had the heroes to contest this at all.
Hope the Dire weren't partial
I-
to that mid tower.
I don't think that Clockwork mid was very good. Like, I think that a ranged hero against Elder Titan would at least give them some chance. But yeah, Clockwork, any non-ranged hero against Elder Titan is really going to be problematic.
I really like Control Warlord against Elder Titan. You get melee, you get range.
Yeah, sure.
Roche being taken out by Radiant. They'll be scouted out, but there's no way in Hades that Radiant ever
Put
the
old
die.
Roche down quick and clean.
Yeah, zero chance.
Players here.
Radiant's top
And they'll
tower is
spot
in
it out
bad
by an
shape.
Observer Ward. Sheepa's Guard going on Elder Titan, because he's rich, bitch.
Yeah, definitely a good item.
So wealthy.
Radiant's
I just
top
don't see a way
tower's
back.
taking hits.
So-
Yeah, definitely not. And I mean, like, with Shiva's Guard as well, are particularly good against a team with the Clockwork and the Troll Warlord. They really need to be getting in there close. And that should be able to get all of them, really.
Oh, big Echo Slam. Only hits Growlgo.
Somebody's on a
Now the
roll.
Storm
Growlgo
Radiant's top
taking
tower is
Shaker out. I'm not quite sure what he hoped to achieve there. Getting
Nice.
destroyed. The hook
Look at
by
this.
Growlgoat on the Familiar. Elder Titan actually in a very bad position here, getting taken down by the entire team. Bounty doesn't want to help, and is now maybe taken down himself? No. he
Oh
doesn't.
no, it didn't buy the detection. What a damn shame.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, Visage manages to pick off the Centaur War Runner,
Here.
who, by the way, you have been calling a troll.
Sorry, the Centaur War Runner.
Yeah, you've been calling him Troll Warlord for a while now.
Have I?
Yeah,
Is that a thing that I've been doing?
a little bit.
Surely not. I don't.
Oh, the
believe-
Radiant Courier! He wants some! He's got a Yasha on him.
Radiant's courier
I
is a
get the
goner.
Radiance career. Small blessings.
Small blessings. Pugna looking to run up the hill and feel the tender embrace of a gyrocopter's pain. Manages to persuade himself that dying is not the option.
Yeah, Centaur War Runner, definitely not Troll Warlord. Although they do have somewhat similar ults, I suppose.
Well, that's an ambitious comparison.
Somewhat. Let's see. No, they're no, Centaur War Runner's face, not really too troll-like, I wouldn't say. Can't see any other similarities as such.
Well, their last names both start with War, so...
Yeah,
Yeah?
they're both kind of... And his name is Warlord Obama. I think that's where the real issue is coming
I think that's, yeah,
I think
it's
that's
his
gotta
fault.
be it. It's
It's
his
his
fault.
fault.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything's Obama's fault. See that here.
This isn't about the player, this is about Obama.
They're one and the same, right? They're just amalgamated into the one
Yeah.
person, but
This is Obama. This is why the government had to shut down. It was doing a to Z challenge.
sorry guys, got Dodo.
Gotta play my Dodo.
Pass bills while I'm gone. Anywho, yeah.
Bounty Hunter.
Warlord
looking-
Obama not getting the money that he needs.
Just keep an eye on this Wax trying to take down Rices on the Medusa. He's just trolling around. He's gonna last hit with Big
I would
no,
say
he
the
just
entire Dire
missed.
team out of position here. They should be surrounded like around their tower. Oh, the Clockwork going in on the Visage. Very ambitious. Sucked in by the Dark Deer. The Elder Titan, where is his... He doesn't have his aspects for the cooldown, unfortunately. But it's
Dire, my
still...
one.
Oh, there's
Well, the
Dark
dust,
Deer.
finally they have dust on the Bounty Hunter, but they're not going to be able to catch him. There goes the Medusa, really has no harm.
Dire's
And
top
the rest of the
tower.
team is off
You know
chasing the
drill.
Darkseer, who they have no chance of catching.
I bet the Paladin needs to be much more worried about his life.
Dire's
Yeah.
top
Oh,
tower's
I gotta get it!
That's suction! Too
Sucking
strong!
dry.
They're gonna get absolutely safe. Oh, Will! Managed to get
Oh!
the
Dire
That's
might want to mine
the
the top
Bounty
tower.
Hunter with that Nether Blast. Well, an impressive save of face there.
And I should say
Dire's
that
top tower. You know the
Yeah,
drill.
I'm quite amazed, but like I don't think the Medusa will be very happy with that.
Dire's
Half her
lost
team
the
off
top
running,
tower.
off chasing the extremely low health Bounty Hunter while she died to the rest of them.
that's fine. Medusa doesn't need a farm.
Well, and Medusa is almost out of the game at this point without any farm
Radiant's
in 30
mid
minutes
tower's
in.
getting banged
Got a
up.
Yasha and a Ring of a
The
Killer.
Dire might want to mine the
Not
top
not
tower.
ideal.
Tread.
Yeah, I guess. That's true.
Let's give her all the love we
Dire's
can.
top tower. You
Yeah,
know
she
the
has
drill.
had a tough time. I think with the carriers late in Medusa, you can't really be blamed for the shit early game.
On the
Oh,
Elder-
now the Elder Titan actually
Yeah,
being
it's
taken
gonna
out with a
fall.
quick call. But it's going to take everything that the Radiant, the Dire team has to get that kill.
Remember that time I said there was no way to come back? They're kind of coming back a little bit.
A little bit. Although their team just did get completely destroyed in that previous
Look at-
team fight.
Look at that experience graph. Look, there's a tiny little sort of swan head down at the end.
How? This must be the babyest swan. I mean, really.
Look at that. It's a small.
I know, Tad. I
It's,
know.
no, every cloud,
That-
small blessings. This game is
I
this is
don't
anyone's
think so.
game.
I mean, with the Medusa with no farm, I
No.
think that Gyrocopter and Bounty Hunter are going to be more than enough to clean up late game.
True. Gyrocopter hasn't farmed tremendously large
He
items
does
yet.
have the Hand of Midas though, which is off
He does.
cooldown. He should be looking to use that.
It only just came off cooldown.
Okay, well, we can hope.
But he is 1, 4, and 13. He's getting the assists, not the kills. He's not got a real true damage item yet. Man's style nice for split pushing, nice for
Sure.
dodging, but not pure damage in the style of an MKB or.
He does have 2,200 gold though, so
He does.
he should be looking for a real damage item soon, I would have thought.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't see any reason to not get an MKB here. Medusa often gets a butterfly later into the game. It just would make sense to me to see an MKB coming out next, especially now that she's gotten the utility of a Manta and the defensive capabilities of a BKB.
Mm.
Clockwork
And the
to
Bounty
be-
Hunter also with 2k gold.
Yeah,
What do you think there? Maybe a Desolator perhaps?
yeah, I think a
considering
Desolator
on
would be
Bounty
very
Hunter,
strong.
especially with the Elder Titan. asset.
Exactly.
I mean,
That's-
building's gonna melt.
we see the Elder Titan, his items, he's trying to build towards that AC, and I'm a massive fan of negative armor strats.
Yeah,
Visage
for
has
sure.
Medallion of Courage, you get the Elder Titan Natural Order, you get the Assault Cuirass, and then a Desolator on top. You could be hitting for 30 or 40% harder than what's indicated. And for a Bounty Hunter with Janata,
Yeah.
you could one-shot many heroes with
Yeah.
that. It's really,
Especially
really
with Medusa being an agility carry and having quite a bit of armor late game.
yeah, the natural armor will be reduced, of course.
Yeah.
And no mech just yet coming out from Darkseer taking the spill.
Darkseer taking its fill and dropping the gem. So that will go on to the Gyrocopter.
I think he'll give it off in a second, but he's
And Lord Obama getting taken. Ooh, actually using the ult to escape again. Very low
gonna
health.
stampede away.
And
Even
Clockwork
God
getting
not gonna
caught
do
out of position,
Sounds like him.
running the wrong direction. potentially getting slammed by the Earthshaker? No, a poor block or attempted
Oh,
block. Not really a block
no.
in the slightest. Can the familiars do it? He's got 3 familiars. What's he going to use them for?
Oh, he's got 3 notes.
Radiant's
Yeah, nice
top
action.
tower's
This,
hurt.
this Visage is
The
really well.
Radiant got one last top tower.
Meanwhile, Medusa is actually split pushing alright. He's finished off his Manta. Yeah, this game's
Yeah,
on.
I mean, the
it's
Manta.
happening.
Radiant's
That's
bottom
good.
tower ain't a pretty
Go
sight
check the
right
net
now.
worth chart. This game is totally anyone's game.
Yeah.
They better stop this push.
Well, yeah, this is going to be an absolute destruction of mid tower here.
It's a little bit of a base race, but Medusa split push.
Dyer's mid tower.
Medusa going strong, 1 TPing back. Who's that? The Earthshaker there.
Earthshaker
Should be enough to scare her off. But
No,
she's
she
taking
can just
One
damage.
last top tower.
She
Yeah,
can
she
just
can
kill
take
him.
him. She can take him, sure. Meanwhile, the Clockwork going in, the Pugner doing some serious damage to that Visage. Bounty Hunter getting a little deep with that little health on the Darkseer.
It's actually coming back.
It actually
Pugner
is.
actually going to live.
Gyro
Bounty Hunter
extremely-
don't fall for
The Gyro first forced to burn his ult defensively. Looks like the Clockwork should have him. Yeah, there goes the Gyrocopter. So,
It's
very
happening.
impressive actually, managing to hold the base without the Medusa, taking down the Gyrocopter, and
And they got
almost
a
the
nice
Bounty
trade
Hunter.
out of that too. This is happening.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
actually-
That Clockwork, stunned by the familiars. For a second I thought they were going to cancel the TP, but they were on the same team, so not going to happen.
Pipe of Insight up on Centaur War Runner. I really would have preferred him to finish off that buckler. He's been sitting on a naked buckler for
Yeah,
ages.
yeah, definitely.
Buyback isn't a mechanism, especially against an Elder Titan.
God knows, a
You
mechanic's
really need
always
as much
great.
armor as you can get. See, the Elder Titan, he's got plus 30 armor. He knows what he's doing, but that could really be useful on the Centaur, for example. Make him a massive tank.
Radiant's bottom tower.
But
seen
he's
better
decided to go for
days.
Pipe of Insight against...
There goes
I suppose the
Radiant's
Gyro
bottom
cooldown
tower.
and the Earthshaker. There's some magic damage coming out. And now the Elder Titan, he's in some trouble. He's gonna get stopped down. And he's gonna
He
take a fall.
pops his Sheathed Guard, may be able to get out here. A good Fisher there. Twitter, rather. Still low though, not out of it yet. Oh, a very good Fisher by the Earthshaker. And it looks like they might be able to turn this around. The Clockwork is out, he's extremely low. The Darkseer searching around, he doesn't have much health. He's got to be careful. Pugner doing some serious damage to that Bounty Hunter.
Meanwhile, on the other side, Gyrocopter able to pick off the Medusa, and that's the kill we all need to be worried about. Bear off the Elder Titan, he's running straight
Right,
for
he
the wall.
can't attack him, it needs one more auto attack, but he can't.
Decrepify!
But there it is! Done. Oh dear, Decrepify backfires on the Pugner there.
Now the Clockwork, this is fine. Oh no, there was an urn charge up. Never mind. Org.
Can't even form words after that engagement.
Oh, and they're gonna take a rush from that. Pugner.
Yeah, good taking of the rush.
The impact
Nothing
has
that the
been
die can do. And a mech up, how long has the mech been up on the Elder Titan? Probably quite a while actually. That's a good pick up.
Coming, and the Radiant done the deed.
Gyrocopter picking up Aegis. He's got enough for an NKB right now if he wants it. I think, and I could be wrong here, pick up Aegis, he's saving a lot of money, Gyrocopter Flat Cannon works on whatever extra damage items you get.
Surely not.
No, I'm just saying what.
Maybe he's waiting to see how the game goes, and then I hope not. I hope not. I hate it so much.
He doesn't need Hand of Midas anymore, maybe he just sells that right now. Sell it right now.
And that critical ring of the killer can probably go as well.
Just bought something. What was it? What did he just buy?
Him.
He bought a Demon Edge. Yeah?
No, he's got
Oh,
javelins. He's got
oh my-
javelins. He's going the MKB.
He's a coward.
Oh,
He
dear.
is a massive coward.
He has made the right choice.
If they lose, this is what lost. This is the throw of our time.
Has Darkseer had another... Oh, he's got a gem again. Did he buy a second gem?
I will have a look for you. I can't remember Gyrocopter dying, but I think he would have given the gem away, so it's not in his inventory anymore. There's no gem on Courier. There's no gem lying around in Radiant Face.
Maybe you got it back. There you go.
I think they must have gotten it back, and now the Courier bringing out the pussy item, the MPB, and the puck. He's got
a lot of smoke.
A
How much
lot.
smoke?
That is going to give you
Pugner is going to be smoking up a storm.
instant emphysema for Pugner.
Yeah, instant. 3 packs in one go.
3 pack a day.
3 pack just right now, instantly. The Medusa actually doing decent damage here. Got her ultimate orb. Well, what do you think that's going to build into?
I think a Scatty.
Yeah, I don't
usually
like that
ultimate.
item, but I think that it is a Scatty.
That's what I think. I mean, you know, we'll see.
She has,
But
enough, she has enough for another ultimate orb, so we'll see.
nice little
Clockwork going in. Good,
Clockwork.
Cogs actually. Excellent wall.
Oh, what a lovely
Clockwork just manages to get out. Oh, the good Earth Twitter there. The Pugner ult on the gyro is so low, but manages to escape. The Clockwork will be taken down by the Visage nuke, and that wins the Dire.
It's a massive win. They took all 5 heroes once. It's only Bajira who's going to make it out alive, and that's
An
only
amazing wall and an excellent hook in and cogs by the Clockwork there. That was an excellent team fight.
But you know what would have been a game changer right there? Brave on Gyrocopter.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think the issue is, just all being in those cogs, really stopping them from attacking. And they didn't manage to deal enough damage in the slightest.
And maybe this is what they foresaw when we were questioning their draft.
Maybe they planned exactly for this situation 40 minutes ago.
Vacuum cogs, you got Centaur's double nuke and AoE.
Towers
You get Pugner sucking him dry and using his Never Blast.
And the ult of
Radiant's
the
mid
Centaur
tower
to
needs
chase
a
down,
hand.
which was used quite well. They didn't manage to get the gyrocopter, but still, yeah.
Scatty finished up on Medusa. It's on. The comeback's on.
That is big.
You check the gold graph, check the experience. They're both dipping.
They are. It's definitely a potential comeback. They're still a long way behind, I would have thought. And the Radiant isn't without its own excellent team fight. They just got initiated on there and really couldn't use their spells to full effect, I don't think.
I'm yet to see a really powerful Earthshaker initiation. He's got double mobility items with the Blink
That's
Dagger
the thing. I mean,
Force
with a good Elder Titan sleep and then the blink in from the Earthshaker, you should have an excellent team fight from the Radiant as well.
Yep. But Medusa managed to dodge the Echo Stomp that last fight. They've been pretty wary, and Echo Stomp is difficult to hit.
It is, yeah, absolutely.
So it's not one of those things you can animation cancel. Once you've cast it, you cast it. It's on cooldown already. So maybe Elder Titan's item progression slowing down, not getting AC. Medusa speeding up, picking up scatting.
Did you
It's
see
happening.
a particular friend claiming that you could move the Astral Spirit while you were stomping with it? Is that a complete myth? Was he imagining things, or can you?
I believe that Vaz corrected him.
That he was corrected? Okay. Yeah, I really didn't think that you could move it while stomping.
No, I'm not sure if you're recalling it while stomping. I'm not sure how that mechanic works,
Right.
but I'm pretty sure once you start stomping,
Yeah,
the
100% still, yeah.
And I know which friends you're referring to, and I know who I believe and who I don't.
Yes, I think it's pretty conclusive.
Yeah.
Cool. Pretty cool particle effect on that Medusa attacked with the Eye of Scatty.
Yeah,
Like that.
not-
You don't
not
see
items.
the Eye of Scatty very often, so. And the smoke here, though, they might be able to pick up the Medusa. She's completely by herself. Although now
It's
the
a-
Radiant team is split.
It's a Medusa with Eye of Scatty. I reckon Ben might be able to turn on this. I reckon she's got enough
Mana
items now.
shield doing huge defense. She is trapped completely by that Fisher, though.
Oh, she's a
Activates the
pig!
ult.
She is pig!
It's completely stuck in that rage cage. The entire Radiant team laying into her, but that
They can't
mana
kill
shield.
her!
That
Use your
mana
Master Style,
shield
Master
doing
Style!
So much damage.
Oh.
Preventing so much damage from affecting her. She took a long time to die there.
A huge amount of time. Clockwork finally gets his Aghanim. That'll enable him to feed a little harder. That's nice for him.
Such a good Fisher though by the Earthshaker tracking her in there.
And we saw that the mighty Warlord Obama, having fixed another election, of course, he used Stampede, and I think it would have given Medusa a chance to escape.
Oh, I think so. I think the Fisher really secured that kill for them.
It was the Fisher block.
Like with the Stampede, I think the rest of the Dire team thought that they would all be out, and so they were out. And then leaving the Medusa to die.
Yeah. And right now, this Medusa is only really 2-slotted. Oh, and she buys back.
Do not agree with that. I mean, I guess you were scared of the barracks going down, but in the end, the Radiant team not pushing it, so a bit of a waste there, I would say.
Yeah, well, I tend to agree with you. The Elder Titan wasn't mid. If Radiant had been putting more pressure on the barracks, I can understand it, but...
Clockwork closing in! Well, a little ambitious, but it's
no, don't do it.
Maybe. Hugness sucking the Visage dry. And yeah, that'll be it. A good vacuum brings it back in, and the Visage is picked off, so a really good hook shot actually, but a very risky one as well. I don't think he really knew. I guess they did have a board there, but I don't think he really knew exactly how many of them there were going to be.
I think that's some shaky positioning coming out from Radiant. They should be able to stop those kind of pickoffs from occurring, because that's how this game is going to be recovered.
Yeah.
So far as,
I think the Radiant is a bit nervous here, and I think that is kind of working against them as well. I think that if they were all together pushing somewhere, that might work better for them. If they can get down mid racks, that would be huge.
Centaur Warrunner still not finishing off that mech. It's a big item.
Yeah,
really
even if it's late, it's still a really nice item to have on the team. And
exactly.
He's already halfway there, sort of. And
it's
like,
effectively as tanky as a Sange. Like, it's such good tank. Except you also heal all your friends. 1,000 extra damage they have to do. It's so much work. But I suppose looking toward the halberd and disarming that gyrocopter.
Yeah, I guess that's the idea. I mean, the gyrocopter is going to deal most of the damage on the Radiant team. The bounty kind of dropping off late game a little bit, and only single target as well. The gyro having that ability to burst down the entire team. So once he does pick up those damage items,
Gyro gets out carried by Medusa. I think this is, and I'm no longer making stuff up. I'm thinking this is about an even money game.
Yeah, and
maybe even Medusa slightly ahead.
Yeah, I might say so. I mean, her attack speed, look at that. I mean, Agility carries extremely fast attack speed in the end game, and that's really going to help with her switch shot.
Yeah, and it doesn't help the gyrocopter. I mean, it's the flight cannon you're looking for, and that's a set amount of attack, so attack speed doesn't do anything for her.
Yeah, yeah.
Still not picking up Mystic Snake. I suppose she's made her bed, and now she's going to lie in it, but...
It's fair enough, I think, at this point in the game. I probably would have got it early, but I mean, with only one person in your lane, and when it's a bounty hunter, I guess it does potentially make sense to just leave it.
Fair enough. Rashawn coming up in the very near future. Oh, some big item pickups of Radiant. They picked up a halberd and a satanic.
Satanic on the gyrocopter. What do you think about that?
I'm a big fan. I think this is what she needs to do now. She needs to pick up perhaps a butterfly instead of that ring of a killer, turn those treads into travels, and you've got a 6-slot gyro. And
yeah, for sure. And here comes the smoke, looking like the Dire team all together, so I don't know that this smoke will really achieve much.
I think they're smoking into Rosh.
Looks like they are going to try for it, but not up.
It's not up, but
it is very close.
Patience young. No, they've put out an Astral Spirit where everyone can see it. No, that's a horrible idea.
An interesting plan.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Tony.
Tony Plez. Bare Arms Plez.
Horrible.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of a standoff here at Roche.
Yeah, but I feel like
in.
Dire always have the advantage in these standoffs. Firstly, because if there are any towers up, which there aren't, there are no outer tier towers left.
Yeah.
But they get to TP to those, they need to buy back. And also, they get the Ancient stack right next to them when they're standing off.
True, but then again, the Radiant does have their entire jungle here that they can go and farm quite easily, like as they are now.
It's a long way away though, and if you move as 5, it's not very efficient. And if you don't move as 5, the Dire can immediately...
and the Dire does have a far more secure high ground just up those stairs there with a very narrow choke. Not a good place to be climbing up as Radiant.
A little bit of a whipping hook shot.
Going in with the Centaur Warrunner, and a good vacuum into the wall. Perhaps not as many as you would have liked, just the Visage there. There I'm viewing the kids on, and Gyrocopter coming in.
The halberd on Medusa doing all sorts of work. She's unable to put down any of her damage. But she's shooting away.
Gyrocopter bursting her down. That mana shield. But Gyrocopter did too much survivability in the end.
But Elder Titan runs straight through the wall, immediately bites the dust.
Gem dropped again by the Darkseer here.
Yeah. The Darkseer? He's got a Blink Dagger though. Maybe he's gonna try and make some Major League plays on this Rosh. It's Gyrocopter being played by that sound that your neck makes when you've been sleeping the wrong way.
Yeah.
I that's what I'm going with.
Yeah, I think that's a
Is gone. Courtesy of the radiant.
Might be looking to make some Major League
Darkseer
plays.
manages
He needs
to
to make up his mind. Oh, he's in the danger zone.
very dangerous here, especially with the penis missile on him. He should be okay with his haste, but
Yeah, Earthshaker coming the other way though.
ooh, an
Lovely Fisher!
excellent Fisher.
No,
Oh, that
quite.
blink's done, and here comes the
Now
penis
just
missile,
change.
and that is the end of that. And there's the gem as well. Not that they really need it.
No, that's pretty much dewarding at
Dewarding,
this stage.
yeah.
And not a whole lot of vision coming out from the Dire side anyway.
No.
But still, as bad as that was for Dire, not over.
Not 100% over, no. I don't think that has really changed that much in the end. Like, it showed that the Radiant definitely has the ability to take them down now, and I mean the Aegis on the Gyrocopter is always going to make a big difference. I was surprised by the survivability of the Gyrocopter in that fight. He really, I guess maybe Satanic, did he activate that? Not sure,
I imagine he would have.
yeah, he did seem to have a lot of health remaining in that fight. He was kind of standing on the outskirts until the Dire team really committed, and I think that was a good move by him as well. Then he just like walked in and dealt damage.
Soul Cura's being picked up on Elder Titan now. That's a really big item.
Yeah.
And Medusa, she is taking names and kicking ass. She is
Losing
just
all
firing
that
on everyone.
bullshit.
She is hitting hard on all the heroes.
Oh dear, but her team just melts around her. Left
Yeah.
completely by herself, and that'll be that. The Earthshaker ult and associated spells doing a lot of damage to the rest of the Dire team.
The Dire's mid-ranks.
Medusa does not have buyback. She's well away, and that's the GG call right there.
Called, and I think that is quite accurate. That might be it.
Yeah. There's 2 lanes of racks, probably 3. You could head straight for pitfalls, only the Darks is standing in your way.
Doing some insane damage to those towers with all
Yeah.
of this negative armor. It's crazy. Negative 12 armor on those towers when they're attacking.
There are a little bit of humble brag. Oh no, he's calling the hero bullshit. No, I can be on board with that.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
The Dire's
He knows
But
it.
here-
He calls it.
The hero is bullshit. Red
Darkseer goes in, absolutely eviscerated.
over for the Dire.
realizes that he wants to be cool, goes with full Castler, and the throne gonna take a spill.
That's a win for Radiant.
Yeah.
Oh my. Their arm does not represent the views or opinions of any of those casting.
Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, good game. I was surprised by the comeback of the Dire, but they almost had it. With the Medusa getting almost enough farm, but in the end, the early advantage of the Gyro and the Elder Titan was just a bit much to overcome, and the team fight of the Earthshaker really made a difference.
I think in the end we've just learned that Elder Titan is bullshit.
Yeah, I think that is one of the major lessons to get from this, and also just there is a reason that some heroes aren't picked and some team compositions dominate captain's mode.
That's so true.
Yeah, the Dire went for something interesting. I mean, that is to be commended. But
Yeah, they had one team fight where I saw the beginnings of it. It was starting to come together, but in the end, they kicked out too many jams and they were just unable to pull it all together.
And yeah, I think that's it. Cool.
Thank you, Albie.
Thank you, Tad. Done and done.